Hello Year 9s, and we are starting a little bit of programming in this topic. We're going to be looking at Scratch. All our Scratch work is going to be done online, so what I will need you to do is to go to scratch.mit.edu. Now, if you have used Scratch before, you may already have a membership, but if it's new, you're going to need to join. And then once you've gone and done that, follow the guides, create your own username and password, and you'll be ready to start. So, once you've gone and signed yourself in, you will need to go and click on Create. Up will come this graphical user interface. Now, here we have lots of blocks of code, and what we can do with blocks of code is simply drag things on, and if we don't want them, we can drag them off and they disappear. Over here is what we can either draw or we can use an object like a sprite, and our code is going to make the sprite do something. In this case, what I want us to do is to get rid of this particular sprite, the default cat. Very simply, you just simply click on the bin and it disappears. Let's go and get something different. And there's lots of things we can do, but down here you'll see choose a sprite. And there's a whole raft of sprites that are used. In this case, I want us to go into search and I want you to type in butterfly. Now, there are two types. You've got one here which shows it's flying and standing, and we have this one here which pretends to fly. I want you to click on that and it will turn up here. Now, once we're here, we can move it wherever we like by just holding our left button down and dragging. So go and center it. Now, we've reached this point, so we're going to go and do some coding. And we will, first of all, need to go to Event, and I want you to drag and drop on here when clicked. So, when this is clicked, okay, that means our code is going to do something, and when we click on this, it stops it. So, we've got when clicked. Now, the next thing is we want it to do whatever we want it to do as ongoing, like forever. So you need to go down to Control, and I want you to look for the block of code which says forever. So that's one here, and we're going to drag that on and click it. So whatever we put in here will keep going and keep going and keep going until we say stop by clicking on this. So what do we want to do? Well, we want the butterfly to change shape by turning into a whirl, and we do that by going down to something which says looks. Now again, as we work our way through different programs, we'll be trying out these different blocks, but we're going to start off with the word set. So we're going to drag set and we put it into forever, and we're going to be looking for whirl. Now, how are we going to make it whirl? Well, this is when we need to go into sensing, and we're going to be using our mouse to make it whirl. So I'm going to drag this here and we're going to do that. Now, let me show you what we've gone and done. So when we've clicked, we're going to have this instruction going on forever, and mouse X means that if we move it forwards or backwards like this, we should see our butterfly whirl. Let's have a look. Click, and as I move my mouse to the right and to the left, you can see it having the effect of whirl. Okay, and now we're going to stop that. So we go stop. All right, that's good so far. Let's go and add something else. So we were in our looks menu and we looked at set, didn't we? So we're going to need to use that again. So look for set, and I want you to drag set up. And instead of using whirl, what we'll do is we'll keep it on color, But we've already got an instruction where we're going to move the mouse left and right. This time we want it to change colour by moving our mouse up and down. So we go to Sensing, we look for mouse Y, and that we have there. So this time, if I go and click on this, not only can we get our whirl effect by going left and right, but this time if I go up and down, you can see that we have a change of colour. So of course, if I go round in circles, you'll see that we're working both of these little bits of code at the same time. Okay, let's go and stop. Now we've got it whirling, we've got a change of colour. Wouldn't it be nice to get it moving? So what we'll do is we'll go over to Event and we'll go and get our when clicked. Once we've done that, we'll need to go down for our forever. And so that's going into Control and get a forever, because again, this is an instruction we just want to keep going. Right, now we want to make it move, or more to the point, we want to make it glide. I'm going to move it over here so we can see it working. Now to go to glide, we need to go to the motion menu, which is up here. And I want us to look for glide. And we're going to drag our glide in, and it's going to move every second. It's going to go from one place to another. Now to do that, we need to use our mouse, because it's going to be following our mouse around. So back into Sensing, and we're going to drag mouse X and mouse Y. Okay, so now that we've got this, let's see what it looks like. And let's just push this up here so we can see clearly the instructions. Okay, so here we go. And now by moving my mouse, I am moving the object, I am making it whirl, and I am changing the color. So that's very much an interactive little object there. And stop. Okay, so you've got some instructions. Go and make the butterfly do lots of different things. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.